Hello guys, if you like the content or you like me to continue to try to teach more about construction and some of the things that we encounter when we're out there in the field, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hit the button and like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and I appreciate you guys. I'm coming to you guys today as a disgruntled builder, and I'm gonna tell you a couple things that puzzles me, that bothers me. Well, this is the house. Can you get the house? Try to get over here without the sun being there. Okay. All right, guys, this is a house. We had the final inspection Friday. Today is Monday, so we had the final inspection on Friday, which everything in the house is good. Everything on the house is good. The house itself, the structure, everything passed inspection. Once you pass an inspection, you get a certificate of occupancy. Now the house is good, but he failed me on the inspection, and you can just kind of point over here, because I had debris in the yard. I had debris in the yard, I had trash in the yard. I've never failed an inspection because of trash, debris, because typically what should happen is that the certificate of occupancy should be based on the structure itself. It shouldn't have anything to do with erosion control and land disturbance. What they should do is they should do a fine here. The municipality should do a fine. But what was told to me is that, yes, it doesn't have anything to do with the structure, but the only way that they can ensure that we get the silk fence, your silk fence was another thing too. All that silk fence got to be pulled up. And this is Class A silk fence, so you just can't snatch that up. You got to have somebody come out here and do it professionally. So we got silk fence going, this is a corner lot, silk fence go all the way around. And so this is why I failed it, because he said that, we can't, the only way that we can assure that you get it done is to hold your certificate of occupancy up, which I don't think that's good. But I would try to fight something like that, but I don't have time. The homeowners need to close. In order to close on their loan, they got to have a certificate of occupancy. And also another thing this municipality did, let's kind of get the house. You have to call all the inspections in at one time. So your mechanical, electrical, plumbing, and your building final, all that needs to be called in all at the same time. Well, the problem with that is that if you are a home builder, chances are you're not a licensed trade. So you're not a mechanical guy, HVAC, you're not an electrical, nor do you have a plumbing license, typically. So if you're a home builder who sub out that stuff, it'll be better for them to set up an inspection with those guys individually and then let the building final be the last thing you do. And it kind of irritated me, because even prior to having the final inspection, I had the guy to come out here and we kind of walked it just to make sure I got all the things, because there's things I miss too. Guys, I miss a lot of things. I'm starting to miss more and more things as we go along. It would be better, when we went through the whole thing, he pointed out this, that, and the other. Okay, yeah, we got all that stuff taken care of. I made sure I addressed those things as well as some things that I had. The problem is, when I actually scheduled the final inspection, another guy came out, a different inspector came out with a whole different list, okay? So, okay, fine. We get all those things done. Took me 2-3 days to get all those things done. And it's little knick-knack things like, I don't know, putting labels on the HVAC units and stuff, which I'm not a mechanical guy as well, guys. It's little things like that he was on. Most of it was electrical. And so, okay, fine, we get all that done. I call all my guys back out here. Then I reschedule it. And then the reschedule guys came with a whole other list of things. It was another different guy. Came up with another list of things. So now you get frustrated as a builder because you got stuff that got to get done. And so, I just had to tell the guy, hey, look here, man, when does this stop? When does it ever stop? And I'm telling you guys, I feel like, and not only that, guys, dealing with subcontractors today is a different animal. Number one, there's a language barrier in most cases. There's a detail barrier that we got. People are just not detailed anymore. They're not reading plans, and they're not as savvy as they used to be in the trades anymore. Which makes it very difficult to build because, guys, this is no joke. And it burns me out. It burns me out because, guys, I have to manage and hold the hands of every last contractor that walks on the site now. It didn't used to be like that. The concrete guys, the brick guys, everybody that walks on my site, it's almost like I have to be part of their managerial team. It's not like you can just tell these guys, hey, this guy, you got to do this, and this. And I can guarantee you something's going to be missing. Something's going to be wrong. I mean, all the way to the deck, brick, even the paint, guys. It is very difficult, man. And I think one of the biggest problems is that a lot of it is the language barrier, because most of your trade guys are going to be, you're not going to find Americans anymore in the trades anymore. They're just not there anymore. But not only that, when you don't find African Americans, white Americans, when you just don't find those guys that the language is the thing. And here's what's happening in the Mexican, the guys that you're going to find to do the labor. What's going to happen is that they're used to doing things a certain way, and that's just the way they're going to do it. The problem is the code is changing. All kind of expectations are changing as far as there's more technology in the building, there's more things to do in building. All of those things are really, really changing. And most of those guys are just doing what they've been taught. Which sometimes, unless you have somebody that's very savvy in the trades, that really understands the trades. I mean, I have a good framer, and my framer messed up a lot of stuff on one of the houses that I'm doing now. He messed up ceiling joists and beams and stuff. The guys didn't do it right. They misappropriated lumber. And this guy been working with me for a while. He tells his guys what to do, and the guys go up and it is tough, guys. And it is tough from a financial point of view, guys. If you guys want to get into the building side, guys, I can't give a homeowner, like costs. I can't give someone a cost today and hold that cost 2 weeks from now. That's just how bad it is. Because things are changing. Labor is changing, materials are changing. It's just increasing, man. I mean, I can't control that. You can't control lumber, you can't control concrete. You just can't control those things. So, we're gonna have to figure something out, guys. I think the best way to actually, I think what I need to start looking at is the builder in the truck. His times are limited. That one builder, LLC, got his business going on, and he kind of managed everything, and his wife may be at home doing the books and helping him out and stuff like that. He rides around, look at, maybe do 2 or 3 houses. I mean, you can't even do 2 or 3 houses anymore, man. That's just how complicated it is. And so I think those days, that custom builder, his days are limited. I think the way to go right now is to be able to control the dice. And what I mean by that is you have to have a big corporation. You got to have a team, people that strictly works for you. If you got a company that's building, everybody on it, your decorator, your superintendents, you may have to still go out and hire, some of the trades, but you got somebody that can sit there and watch them trades damn near all day long and look at it and supervise and manage them, make sure stuff gets done, and there's a certain quality and expectation. And you got to have a team. You have a marketing team. Your marketing team is probably going to be your most important team. They're going out there securing deals to make sure you guys have enough work to last a couple of years. You got to have a finance guy, a guy that's savvy but knows how to go out and get investors and get money coming into the company. You got to have those guys. So this is where we are, guys. This is where it's at. You got anything, man?
That's it.
That makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Get you.